You know that moment when your phone finally stops buzzing, your to-do list stops shouting at you, the kids are finally tucked in their beds, and you realize you've been holding your breath for approximately 12 hours. When you collapse into bed thinking, "How did I survive another day of being a responsible human?" I'm Harmony Ziba, and I see you there, still carrying today on your shoulders like an invisible backpack you forgot to take off. You're probably scrolling your phone one last time, your mind racing between tomorrow's meetings and today's mistakes, wondering if you'll actually be able to fall asleep or if you'll just lie there replaying every conversation. Here's what I want you to know. This isn't just sleep preparation. This is your daily resignation from being in charge of everything. For the next 8 hours, you get to stop managing the universe. You get to trust that the world will keep spinning without your conscious supervision. Your nervous system has been in performance mode all day, responding to emails like emergency alerts, treating every deadline like a life or death situation. Your body doesn't know the difference between running from a tiger and running late to a meeting. It's been flooding you with stress hormones, keeping you alert and ready for action that never quite comes. But sleep researchers have discovered something beautiful. Your body has a natural wind-down process that gets activated when you create the right conditions. Your parasympathetic nervous system, your rest and digest mode, is just waiting for permission to take over. You don't have to force sleep, you just have to get out of its way. Most of us try to transition from full-speed productivity to unconsciousness in about 30 seconds. We check our phones, turn off the light, and expect our minds to instantly quiet. But sleep is a sacred threshold that deserves a gentle crossing, not a frantic leap. Let's create that crossing together. This is your daily completion ceremony, a way to honor what was so you can embrace what's coming. Lie down comfortably, letting your body sink into whatever surface is supporting you. Place your hand over your heart and feel that faithful rhythm that's been with you since your very first breath. Take 3 deep breaths, and with each one whisper, "This day is complete." Not perfect, not exactly as planned, but complete. You showed up. You made it through. That's actually extraordinary when you think about it. Now let's practice gratitude. Not the forced kind, but the gentle recognition of what actually went well today. Think of 3 things you're grateful for, however small. Maybe it's the taste of your morning coffee, a text from someone you love, or simply that you remembered to eat lunch. Find gratitude for one challenge that taught you something today. Maybe a difficult conversation showed you something about your boundaries, or a mistake reminded you that you're human and still learning. Even struggles can be teachers when we're willing to listen. And take a moment to feel grateful for simply making it through another day of being a human being. This isn't small. You navigated emotions, made countless decisions, cared for others, handled responsibilities. You deserve recognition for the daily miracle of being alive and conscious and doing your best. Now, let's practice forgiveness for 3 things you wish had gone differently today. Maybe you snapped at someone you love, forgot something important, or didn't handle stress as gracefully as you'd hoped. Place your hand on your heart and whisper, "I forgive myself. I did my best with what I had today." This forgiveness isn't excusing poor behavior. It's refusing to carry today's mistakes into tomorrow's possibilities. You get to start fresh every morning, but only if you release what's finished. Now we're going to thank your body for carrying you through this entire day. Starting with your feet, whisper, "Thank you, feet, for walking me through every step of this day." Feel them relax as you acknowledge their service. Move to your legs. Thank you, legs, for supporting me, for getting me where I needed to go. Let them sink deeper into rest as you honor their strength. Your hands. Thank you, hands, for all the work you did today, for every task you completed, every person you touched with kindness. Feel your fingers uncurl as they release their grip on the day. Your shoulders. Thank you for carrying not just my physical burdens, but my emotional ones too. You can let go now. Imagine them melting away from your ears, creating space around your neck. Your heart. Thank you for beating faithfully through every emotion, every stress, every moment of joy. Thank you for loving so deeply. Feel your chest softening, expanding with each breath. Your mind. Thank you for thinking, planning, problem solving, and creating today. You've worked so hard. Now you can rest. Notice your thoughts beginning to slow, like a river finding its natural pace. Now, imagine all of today's experiences flowing out of you like a gentle stream. The conversations, the emotions, the decisions, the worries, let them flow away, returning you to the essential you that exists beneath all the doing and achieving. Feel your true self emerging as the roles and masks of the day dissolve. You're not just the worker, the parent, the friend, the problem solver. You're the eternal being who observes all these experiences but isn't defined by them. Connect with the part of you that was there before today's stress began and will be there after it's forgotten. This is your soul, vast and peaceful and unchanging, ready to be restored while your body rests. Set a loving intention for your sleep. May my body be restored, my mind be peaceful, my dreams be gentle, and my awakening be natural and refreshed. You don't have to stay awake to keep the world running. You don't have to solve every problem before you sleep. You get to trust that rest is not only allowed, it's essential. You get to trust that divine intelligence will restore you while you surrender to sleep. As you prepare to drift into unconsciousness, remember this: sleep is not a break from your spiritual life. It's a continuation of it. While you rest, your cells regenerate, your memories integrate, your soul processes the day's lessons. Let sleep come naturally, like a loving embrace you don't have to earn. Your only job now is to receive the gift of rest. Tomorrow will bring its own grace, its own energy, its own possibilities. But right now, this moment is for peace. If this practice brought you the peace you needed, subscribe for more sacred moments in your busy life. Share this with someone who needs permission to rest. You are worthy of deep, restorative sleep. You are worthy of dreams that heal. You are worthy of waking refreshed and ready for tomorrow's gifts. Rest well, beautiful soul.